How's it going, everybody? It's me, it's your friend. I am the Awkward Commentator. Welcome you back to yet another episode of Shadow of the Colossus. In the last episode, we took on lucky number 13, Phalanx. This time, we're going after number 14. And I want you guys to take note of Wander's skin. Have you noticed anything different about him? He's not his original color as he was in the beginning of the episode. We'll get into why that's happening later. Maybe in another episode, maybe in this episode, I'm not entirely sure. This Colossus is actually the one Colossus where I always get confused on where to go. Or more so, I don't remember where to go. I believe we have to travel a little bit past where Gaius is and go a little further past where Hydrus was, so here we are. We are only 3 Colossi away from being able to resurrect Mono, and hopefully, like I've mentioned many times in this series, hopefully Dormant is true to his words. I can't believe it is. We're already at number 14, and this is day 3 of having my laptop, and this is honestly unreal. I'm actually going through with a series, and I'm not canceling it like I always do. I'm still a little upset that Pokemon Emerald had to go, but you know what? It's okay. I think it was a blessing in disguise because I get to do, well, this and Pokemon Snap. I hope you guys are enjoying Pokemon Snap too, because that is a really fun game. That is a fun series. I'm glad I had the chance to be able to redo it. Yeah, and once Shadow of the Colossus is done, crap, which way do I go? This way. Yeah, I can never remember exactly which direction to go for this next one. Yeah, this next one is going to be a lot of fun. This next one is actually the smallest Colossus in the entire game. Yeah, that's right. We're going after a Colossus that was smaller than Cenobia. You guys will see what I mean when we get there. But personally, I prefer this one over Cenobia because design-wise and fight-wise, I think this one is much, much better. Oh man, I can't wait for you guys to see what I have in store for you next as well, because once Pokemon Snap is over, and once Shadow of the Colossus is over, I do have plans for another relatively short game is going to be after this one. However, once that game is over, oh boy, do I have a long series awaiting for you guys. How long to be exactly? Well, just know that I wrote down 189 pages worth of notes for this game. That's how long. It's not that one game that I talked about. I don't even know if I made note of that, but many people know that I have a game that I'm currently taking notes on, and I think I'm almost at 250 pages. If not, I stopped at 248. And that was the final boss page, so that won't be happening for a little bit, but I am excited for whenever that game actually comes true. There are so many games that I can't wait to play and record for you guys. I don't even care if I don't really have that much of an audience. To the viewers that are actually watching my videos, I am so excited for you guys to see what I have in store for you. And I really hope that you enjoy it too whenever the time comes to finally record those. Okay, I think we gotta go... Crud. Yeah, I always get lost on the way to this Colossus. This Colossus is actually a little further out. I believe it's a little further away than Hydra. Okay, we have to go this way. Looks like it, yeah. What have you guys been up to lately? Have you guys been gaming lately? Have you been reading? Are you guys moviegoers? What have you been doing? I know not everyone plays video games, and that's perfectly fine. I know a lot of people like to go out for a walk, a lot of people like to read, some people are movie critics, not critics, but moviegoers. Me personally, I'm not really too big on movies because I just can't sit still for long periods of time. Well, I say that, but I can play a video game for hours and hours, but when it comes to movies, I have ADHD and I want to get moving all the time. Maybe that's why I can play video games so much, because, well, video games, my in-game character is constantly moving, so I think that helps a little bit. And there's always something to do in video games, whether it's, you know, story, side quest, defeating enemies, or post-game stuff, all that jazz. It's really fun. And that's why I like the Xenoblade Chronicles series, because there's so much to do in that series. It gave me a lot of time. I believe around 100 hours, 100 and some hours, I finished the original Xenoblade Chronicles 1 game. And I did, in my personal opinion, I think I got around 96%, maybe 98. I know I did miss a few side quests here and there, but I did almost every side quest. I took down all the super bosses. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And I got my characters all the way up to level 99. Oh man, look at this area right here. It is beautiful. And you know what? There's one thing that annoys me about not all video games, but most video games. Why does the level cap end at 99 in most video games? Why can't level 100 be the level cap? 100 just looks so much better than 99. The fact that 99, you can never level up after that during some video games, just, ugh. If I could hit level 100, I would be perfectly okay with that. And I know, WoW, you can, the level cap raised so many times, you can go up to level, I believe last time Bailey told me it was level 125. And then there's a game called Darkness Rises. Darkness Rises actually has a level 100. And Pokemon Go, I'm curious to know if they'll ever hit level 100 or get a level... Yeah, I'm curious if Pokemon Go will ever get level 100. They recently raised the level cap from level 40 to level 50. And the requirements to get to level 50 are absolutely insane. Honestly, that is something that I want to achieve at some point throughout my life. I want to hit level 50 in Pokemon Go. And as you guys can see, right there is our Colossus. Are you guys ready? Because this fight's actually a lot of fun. Meet Cenobia, not Zenobia from Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Cenobia. So what you have to do for this, the gimmick for this fight is you have to scale these little obstacles right here, going from platform to platform. You basically have to lure Cenobia over to the side that we came through. And in order to do that, you're going to have to, well, jump across these obstacles right here, jump on these pillars right here. You're going to want Cenobia to ram into these pillars twice. That'll cause them to crash down. And this is what you're going to do to get from platform to platform in order to lure her over to where we came from. She'll only ram into it once. In order to get her to ram into it a second time, you have to shoot her with a bow. And once you shoot her with a bow, she'll ram into it again. During the cutscene, you can actually move Wander, like so. Make sure you don't fall off. I mean, if you do manage to fall, it's easy to get back up on the platform and then jump on the platform right here. But just don't fall. It'll save you a lot of time if you don't. Now, we want to make our way over here, and we're basically going to be repeating this process for a little bit. We're going to jump from these pillars, jump on the pillars right here, have Zenobia crash to the pillars twice, causing them to topple over, and jumping to the next pillar, until we get back to where we came from. In order to, when she rams, if you actually crouch down, Wander actually won't shake or stagger as much. Okay, pull your bow out, shoot her. And this is why, in my personal opinion, I think this fight is a lot of fun. The puzzle is unique. It's actually a puzzle. I mean, not saying that all of them aren't puzzles, but this is one of the more fun puzzles. And Cenobia is actually the smallest Colossus in the game. She's a lot smaller than Celosia. And Liberated Guardian plays once again. So I got a story to tell you about Cenobia, actually. Not once, but twice, I've had a glitch occur during her fight where she wouldn't move. One glitch happened while she was on the other side over there. She just wouldn't move. The other glitch happened, well, it was basically the same thing except in a different spot. She got into a spot where she was unable to move, so she was forever stuck in that spot, and I couldn't do anything. Okay, get her to ram. Pull out your bow. Shoot her again. This will anger her. Me personally, Cenobia seems like a female. Mainly because I'm mainly saying that because of the rare blade from Xenoblade Chronicles 2 called Zenobia. Basically, the name is the same, except instead of a C, her name is spelled with a Z. Okay, where is she? Right there. Hi. Much like Celosia, a lot of people dislike Cenobia mainly because of the size, and they believe its fight is not as epic. But, me personally, I like this fight a lot. I like her design. It's definitely a lot better than Celosia's. The fight is definitely a lot better than Celosia's. Just all around a super fun fight. And I believe Celosia is about the same size as a mountain lion as well. Oh, and be careful, she is able to tackle this thing too. I don't know if she's able to cause it to break like she is with the pillars, but just be careful when on this. Where is she? Found her. She's gonna ram into it, ain't she? Yep, she sure is. Alright, this is the last pillar right here. Basically what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want her to ram into this. That'll cause the walls over there to break. And over there is actually where we came in. Okay. Crap. Whoa, 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 no! Go, go, go. Thank you. Okay, one... Good shooter. Bam. Let's go. Bam. Okay. Now you're gonna want to lure her over here. Get on top of the platforms over here as fast as you can. Much like with Celosia, she is able to ram into you and topple you. And the same thing that happens with Celosia, where Celosia can constantly topple you over every time you get up, Cenobia can do the same thing. What? Water? Okay, where is she? Right there. What you want to do is you want her to ram this right here, because... I'm a little too close to her right now. Oh god, very close. That ain't good. Oh crap, yep. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Now that her armor is broken, we are able to get to her major sigil. And much like with Celosia, she has one major sigil that's on her back. It holds 100% of her health. However, the difference with her and Celosia, when she actually rams into something, she actually gets stunned for a little bit. So jump onto her back. She won't, at least until she gets up, she won't start running around like a maniac, so... Oh god. In order to prevent her from running around a lot... Oh! Have her ram into something, because every time she does, she will be stunned for a little bit. Use this to your advantage. Personally, she's a lot easier than Celosia, but that doesn't mean her fight isn't any less epic. Oh, and the soundtrack playing right now is called A Despair-Filled Farewell. Never realized how good this soundtrack is. Then again, this game has an amazing soundtrack in general. Alright. One more good hit should do it. And with that, I'm calling it quits on this episode. Only 2 more colossi to go, guys. Thank you all for joining me back here in yet another episode of Shadow of Colossus. Really hope to see you back in the next episode. Really hope you all have a great day, and I'll catch you later. It's that time once again. Time for some trivia. I wrote down 4 trivia facts about Cenobia. Number 1. According to a Team Ico developer, there was a heated discussion about the inclusion of Cenobia. Other members and Udea, I believe that's how you say your name, had to decide between it and a colossus known as Yalmori A. Cenobia ended up being added. Honestly, I'd much rather have Cenobia in the game. Number 2. The towers in Cenobia's area were added after Sirius was removed. I'll put the word on screen that I'm trying to say right now. Number 3. The city ruins where the fight takes place share strong resemblance to the castle in Ico. Whether any of the scattered ruins have a connection to the castle in Ico or even the Lost Guardian is not known. Number 4. Cenobia has mixed reviews from fans. Some dislike the fact that along with Celosia and Kuramuri, it is rather small, and therefore their fight isn't as epic. However, others like the puzzle element and leading around the ancient city in order to expose Cenobia's weak point. Thank you, everybody.